Hey guys, Playtendoguy here and welcome to my review of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. Yoshi's Woolly World was originally released on the Wii U in the summer of 2015 and it was one of the best exclusives and platformers on the console. But in a surprising move, Nintendo's decided to port the game over to the 3DS with a new title called Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. But does the transition to handheld make for a smooth and better experience? Let's find out. Yoshi's Woolly World is basically a spiritual successor to the Wii's Kirby Epic Yarn, a rather delightful game that took part of the classic Kirby gameplay and added the wool look to make an absolutely adorable and memorable game. And in a way, Yoshi's Woolly World does the same. It takes part of the Yoshi's Island game and a few new ideas to make a really fun and enjoyable experience. This is partly due to the expert level design, which is very strong with plenty of bursts of creativity. Each of the 48 levels on offer here have great designs, and while they more or less follow the same exploration template, there's always something new in each level. It's also a nice touch in some levels that Yoshi can transform into different things like a bike, a dolphin, and bizarrely an umbrella, which provides a nice change of pace. The game as well, as you probably guessed, fairly easy for a seasoned gamer, and you shouldn't have too much trouble beating the game bar one or two occasions later on. But as in the original, there is two different difficulty modes. You have your classic mode, which is your normal mode with no help at all, and then you have the mellow mode, which has bizarrely become even more mellowed on the 3DS, thanks to the absolutely adorable Poochy pups, which point out nearby collectibles for Yoshi. Going through the game's 6 worlds, each with 8 levels, will take you a fair amount of game time. Expect to reach the credits between 8 to 10 hours depending if you've taken your time or not. If you count all the collectibles on offer, you're looking at a 20 plus hour game here. Those who want to find every single collectible in the game will find plenty here to do, as there's a huge range of things to pick up in each levels. From flowers to bits of yarn, collector maniacs will certainly be busy here. Overall, the main game is a really faithful port to the Wii U version, but one thing. One of the biggest and best part of the Wii U version was the local co-op multiplayer, and alas, the 3DS version is a single player only affair. Which is a shame, but not a huge surprise, as I should think technical issues had a part to play. As for new things in this 3DS port, the overworld is seen as spruce up, which is more streamlined and more suited to the 3DS. There's also a nifty new feature which allows you to design your very own yarn Yoshi. You can pick the colours, you can even pick patterns if you want. And all this rather a decent tool that you could waste ages tinkering away on. Also new is the Poochy Run levels, which is basically a collection of auto-run levels where you guide Poochy through the level by jumping, dodging and collecting gems to reach the end. Once you've completed each level, you gain extra challenges for that level, and the Poochy amiibo also unlock time trials for those stages. Overall, it's a pretty easy and simple stuff, but nevertheless a fun distraction and well worth trying, as you do get loads of gems for your trouble. Another new feature is the Yoshi Theatre, and this is where you can watch the super cute and quite amusing stop motion animations. There are 31 on offer and all of these are great to watch, but the real downer here is that you have to turn on your 3DS every day to unlock a new animation. It would have been much better if they were all unlocked from the get-go, but nevertheless these videos are a great addition and well worth watching. The game also supports amiibo, and if you played the original, the amiibo usage is pretty much the same here, as you gain Yoshi costumes based on the amiibo you scanned. For example, if you scan a Mario amiibo, you get a Mario costume. If you scan a Samus amiibo, you get a Samus costume. There's also a few new amiibo supported here, like the new Animal Crossing ones and the amiibo cards. Some characters like Shovel Knight and the various Pokemon amiibo aren't really supported, as you just unlock a plain Yarn Yoshi, which is a shame. And if you've got any of the Yarn Yoshi amiibos, they are also supported and they work just like they do in the Wii U version. There's also the absolutely adorable Poochy amiibo, which can unlock challenges for the Poochy Run levels. As for graphics, this portable version can nowhere near match the incredible looking original on the Wii U. All those arts and crafts details are lost here, as are the wool and the thread textures. That being said, the game does look great on the smaller screen of the 3DS, and compared to Yoshi's other 3DS game, Yoshi's New Island, it completely blows it out of the water. Owners of the new 3DS and new 3DS XL will be pleased to know that the game takes advantage of the powerful handheld by boosting the game's frame rate from 30 FPS to a buttery smooth 60 FPS, which is a real plus. The game's soundtrack also remains pretty much the same, with all the wonderful whimsical tunes. It still remains a highlight, and it will certainly put a smile on your face. Anyway, we've heard a fair bit about the game, so it's time to wrap up this review with a score. I give Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World an 8 out of 10 with the title of great. After the so-so Mario Maker 3DS port, I wasn't expecting much from the support of Yoshi's Woolly World, but surprisingly the game is very faithful to the original, matching it in nearly every single way, and while the graphics certainly do take a hit and the multiplayer's gone AWOL, there's a good amount of new modes and features to make up for it. Overall, I would say the game is worth a buy, especially for those who don't have a Wii U, and at the end of the day, both versions are equal. Whichever one you go for, you're in for a good time. Anyway, thank you for watching my review, like, rate and subscribe, and until next time, bye!